Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we will be taking a look at this classy Orient Star Classic. Classic is the name of this model. Orient Star represents a higher range of Orient watches. Generally, they have better finishing and decorations as compared to other regular Orient watches. This piece here comes in various dial colors: black, white, blue, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a version with white dial and gold indices. There is also option for metal bracelet or leathers. This piece originally came with the metal bracelet, which we will go into it a little later on in the video. The part number on these pieces could be a little confusing. Like for example, on this piece, there is a JDM part number and a global part number. On this piece, the part number on the hang tag, let me just show you, is SEL05002B. But I found another part number for it online, which is SAF02002B0. So be prepared when you are hunting for one. Let's get into the specifications of the watch. The watch has a case diameter of 38.5 millimeters. The thickness, including the high dome mineral crystal, is 13.3 millimeters. The lug-to-lug distance is a short 44.8 millimeters, and it has a 20 millimeters lug width. The watch is almost entirely polished except for the top of the lugs. From the sides, the watch looks pretty thick. I think partly it could be due to the high domes of mineral crystal. It has drill lugs, which makes swapping out bracelet a little easier. The finishing on this piece is exceptionally well done. At the top, it is protected by a dome mineral crystal with no anti-reflective coating. However, reflections are not as bad as a dome sapphire crystal. Having that said, I do wish it comes with an AR coated sapphire though. It has a water resistance of 50 meters. There is a sign crown with the Orient Star logo, and it is just a push-pull crown. This piece here is powered by an Orient made 40 and 52 in-house movement with 22 jewels that can be hand-wound and hacked. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour, which is very typical of Japanese movement, and it has a power reserve of 40 hours. The movement has some nice decorations. There is also a gold Orient Star logo on the rotor. The movement is protected by a see-through case back so that we can see the movement, and as usual, it is high polish with some typical wordings engraved on it. The watch has a dome sunburst black dial. Looking at the distortion on the dial, the hour marker seems to be stamped or embossed, and they are highly polished. Let me just go in a little bit closer on the dial. There is a power reserve indicator just below the 12 o'clock marker, and that is, I would say, an attention grabber of the dial. A power reserve indicator is like a fuel gauge. It shows how many remaining hours the watch can keep running before it runs out of power. Being an automatic watch, wearing the watch will keep the power top up, or you can manually wind it. As you can see, as I'm winding the watch, the power reserve indicator slowly moves up to the 40 hours mark. There is a date window at 3 with a metallic frame. Again, my typical complaint is that I wish that they would go for a black wheel instead of a white one. There is an Orient Star logo applied with the words printed in contrasting white. What is interesting are the hours and minute hands. Half of the hand is polished and another half is brushed. I'm not sure whether that is showing up here, but this really helps in reading the time under challenging lighting conditions. As mentioned earlier on in this video, the watch came with a metal bracelet. The bracelet has solid end links. As you can see from here, all the links are solid and they have brush finishing on the top with 2 high polish lines running along the mid links. The sides are polished. It has a push button deployant clasp. It's a male clasp which is quite nicely finished, and there is also a stamped Orient Star logo embossed. It has 3 micro adjustment positions. Okay, this is how the watch looks on my 6-inch wrist. The small diameter and the short lug-to-lug do not make this watch look out of place in my small wrist when looking from top down. However, the thick watch case makes it float slightly a little higher. Looking from the side, there is some big gaps between the lugs and my wrist. I'm not sure whether I can show that. I have to distort my hand and wrist to show you that. But there is a significantly big gap. I think this wouldn't be a problem if you have a slightly bigger wrist though. And this leather strap is from Cheapest NATO strap. It's their short version of ostrich strap. Alright, with the wrist shot done, I'm going to do some strap swapping on this piece to show you how versatile this piece is. This is how the watch look on a Christopher Ward short leather strap. I think I did a video on this strap earlier on, so maybe I'll just put a link in the video card on the top right corner if you're interested to look at the strap. I think it looks very nicely matched. This is a dark brown strap and it looks very dressy in this kind of combo. This is how the watch look on the black leather with white stitching. I think this leather again is from Cheapest NATO strap. It's their short version of leather strap. I think it looks very dressy and very nice, very well matched. Okay, so we have one more strap to go. Right, this is a final look of this piece on a vintage style leather. Again, the leather strap is from Cheapest NATO strap. It's their short leather. I think with this combination, the watch looks a little bit more casual in my opinion. But frankly, the leather on this strap is a little bit too thick for the watch, as I really have to force it in. Okay, with all the strap changes done, let's wrap this video up. Having sold my slightly oversized and over-reflective Tissot Visual Date and the slightly oversized and odd lug width Orient Bambino, I need a smaller black dial watch that would look dressy enough and still can be worn as an everyday watch. The bracelet on this piece helps with the latter, and with the lug width of 20mm, there is plenty of strap options. To sum it up, if you're looking for a good quality, small, somewhat formal and affordable watch with some vintage vibes, I would highly recommend this Orient Star Classic. Alright, with that said, that's it for this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It does help me a lot, and you can also follow me on my Instagram at gfw_watch for more watch pictures. Till then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.